2025, Cardinals outfielder Jordan Walker was one of the worst hitters in all of MLB. But in 2026, he is leading the league in home runs and total bases and rewriting the record books for the St. Louis Cardinals. This is one of the craziest turnarounds you'll ever see. Let me give you some background. In 2025, it honestly looked like things were falling apart for the Cardinals' young slugger. He got many opportunities with the St. Louis Cardinals, but just couldn't put it together. The production wasn't there, and the injuries certainly did not help. He was striking out too much and chasing pitches too much. For a guy with his power and bat speed, that's a huge problem. By the end of the year, people were starting to wonder if it was time to trade him or even outright release him. But then 2026 hits and everything flips. Despite a slow spring for Walker, in the third regular season game of the year, he clobbers one at 105.8 miles an hour that traveled 415 feet for the first home run of the year for Walker. On April 11th, he hits his second bomb of the year and first grand slam of the year that comes off the bat at 113.7 miles an hour and travels a ridiculous 459 feet, making it the third longest home run of 2026 so far. 2 days later, he hits another one off pitcher Ken Waldichuk. This time, the exit velo was 104.4 and the distance was 378 feet. The very next day, he hits his fourth home run with an exit velocity of 109.1 and a distance of 386 feet. This would later help the Cardinals win a game in 10 innings over the Nationals. The day right after that, he tattooed one 405 feet that came off the bat at 107.8 miles an hour, making that his fifth home run of the season and homering in back-to-back games. Then on April 11th, he scored the Cardinals' only run off a home run off pitcher Garrett Whitlock, who pitches for the Red Sox. He did it with a nuke that traveled 430 feet and was hit at 110 miles per hour. The next day, he drove one, this time off Red Sox's young star pitcher Brian Bayo. This one went 432 feet and had an exit velo of 103.8 miles per hour. But then again, to the shock of everyone, the very next day, he cranks a four-bagger yet again, traveling 396 feet and leaving the bat at 107.6 miles an hour, extending his home run streak to 3 games in a row. At the time of this recording, Jordan Walker has the same amount of home runs as the Giants' entire team and is leading all of MLB in home runs by 2. Per Sarah Langs on X, Walker is tied for the second most home runs in 16 games of a season in Cardinals history. Albert Pujols is first with 11, but then Jordan Walker is tied for second with 8 home runs, and the players he is tied with are some all-time greats like Scott Rowland, Mark McGwire, and Stan Musial. If he keeps this up, there is no doubt that he would win Comeback Player of the Year and maybe a Silver Slugger too. This historic start has left Cardinals fans wondering whether this is a one-time fluke or if this really could be the superstar outfielder everyone was waiting on. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing, turning on notifications for this channel so you don't miss when I upload, and hitting the like button underneath this video. For more content just like this, click the video on screen. I'm Joshua Crum of YoungInsider.com. That's your breakdown, and thanks for watching.